I said in the last one, oh, Vessel's like puffing his chest out and he's being all like, yeah, well, I've got this, that, and the other. Come and fucking get it if you want it. This is a bit sadder, you know?
I wanted you to know I've learned to live without it. And even though it's cold and now I no longer feel surrounded, and you never listen to me, and that's the thing I tell the others. You were my harlequin bride, I was your undercover lover, but no, you never saw me naked. You wouldn't even touch me, except if you were wasted. But you were trying your best, and that's the thing I tell the others. I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color, and no, I'm called upon the person that tried to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push, pull, part of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. But I was waiting for you when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold. Always trying
Yeah. Flipping Nora. I want to hear that bit where the music kicked all in again. Damn, Two's putting extra notes all over the fucking place. Hello, my friends. How the dickens are you? This is a bit more like, I said in the last one, oh, Vessel's like puffing his chest out and he's being all like, yeah, well, I've got this, that, and the other. Come and fucking get it if you want it. This is a bit sadder, you know? Like, okay. Listener 2 go off here, by the way. There's a little splash in there that completely tickled my brain. And he's up in his higher register again, and I really like it when Vessel sings up there. I really, really do. Don't know about you lot, but fucking hell. And also, I realised I was muted. I almost came into this talking to you muted. Good job I glanced down at my freaking stream deck. Jeez. Oh, while I say that, little shameless plug. Links below. If you ever want to come over to the YouTube gaming channel or on Twitch and chat with me live and have a bit of a laugh and talk about music and watch me play video games terribly, please come on over. There's been a few of you that have. Newest one being Shout Out MJ. You absolute legend. Anyway, I want to hear this. Hold on. Okay, if I go 10 more, we'll defo hear it. Jeez, I like this so far. I probably do.
you were my favorite color.
It's sadder.
I'm called upon the person that tried to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push, pull, part of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. But I was waiting for you when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold. Always trying my best. That's the thing I tell the mirror.
I'm sorry, right? It doesn't sound like it. He just painted him out to be like, oh, just get away from me. I don't want to even touch you. But then you get a few bevs down, yeah? You know what I mean? I'm fucking sorry to be like calling bullshit, but I don't know. I don't know if it was a two-way love street. You know what I mean?
I was in love with the thought that we were in love with each other. What might be good for your heart might not be good for my head. What was there at the start might not be there in the end. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better.
That was a fucking riff, wasn't it? Whoa. I'm 20, 30 seconds. Fuck it. You don't care that we listen to more, right? Damn. You know, I just thought that when all the music first came in, it sounded very, I believe before I was listening to Dream Theater and I was like, the only thing in my head I can compare this to is that one song off a freaking shout out the OGs that remember Guitar Hero 3. The Fall of Troy song, you know, it's very like stop start, and it's really like it's in a particular range of notes, and it sounded a lot like that, you know. Well, I mean, okay, let me rescind that statement. It reminded me a lot of that. Not saying it sounded like it, you know what I mean. This riff is badass, and there was some really subtle in the background fading in screamage, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, all right. I'm not going to waffle too much. We're only halfway through a fucking 6.5 minute song. I'm liking this. It's sadder. It's sadder. It's like and I still stand by what I just said. You know, I'm going to own that until he says something else later that maybe changes my mind. It doesn't feel like it was a two-way street. You know what I mean? He says we were in love with each other, but I don't know. You know, I don't. He's trying to like fool himself or something. You know. Maybe that's also what he tells the mirror. Maybe it wasn't screamage, maybe just high notes with a bit of reverb. It's going like this.
Like a dream, put it down like a smoke. We used to be a team, now we let each other go. my own, and this phone didn't come with a gun, so I got a different energy. Still see you when the lights get low, still hear you when I'm on my own. The parasites and the nightmares calling my name like this one's for you and your problems, your good day job, your bad karma. What are you afraid of? The same drama, show me what you're made of, 'cause you talk about your constant pain. Like I ain't got none, no place to live beside it. And even though it's over now, I will always be reminded.
4 seconds. I don't know. We're not gonna go anymore. That fucking talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none. Oh. Also, sorry. You know what? I'll tell you in a minute.
No one's gonna save me from your memories. Nothing to lose, but I would have given anything to get closer to you and all your enemies. I've got a few of my own, and this phone didn't come with a gun, so I got a different energy. Still see you when the lights get low, still hear you when I'm on my own. The parasites and the nightmares calling my name like this one's for you and your problems, your good day job, your bad karma. What are you afraid of? The same drama, show me what you're made of, 'cause you talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none, and I've learned to live beside it. And even though it's over now, I will always be reminded.
This fucking winds me up. Get him off. Alright, we've only got 3 seconds left. There's no way I'm gonna miss something, right? Damn. This had a very different energy to it. You know? I was just saying, in Provider, like, a big up patrons. You've seen it already. It's been fucking ages since you've seen Provider. I was just saying in it that it sounds like he's, you know, he's realised his worth. He's realised, like, I've got this, and I want to give it to you. If it's there, if you want it. You know what I'm saying? And he felt really confident in himself. And in this, it's the opposite. You know what I mean? It feels like he's back in that sort of laying under the covers in the dark, crying kind of energy. You know? From freaking one track to the next. It's keeping me bloody guessing, this bloke. I'll tell you that. Flipping heck. Pardon me for the sneeze, by the way. I don't know. Something must have got up my nostrils. But, fucking hell. Yeah. And I still, you know what? That one line really has stuck in my brain. You know? That he said that, you know, we were in love with each other. But it don't sound like that to me. It sounds like he's trying to convince himself that that's the case. You know what I'm saying? You might disagree. That's just how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? I've only heard it once. Give me a fucking chance. Give me a chance. But that's what it comes across like to me. It's like he's, you know, this is like he did it a couple of times. He says, this is what's going on, and this is what I tell the others. You know what I mean? This is what's happening, but this is what I tell myself in the mirror. Like, you know what I mean? I was doing my best. And at least that's what he tells himself. And it's like, which one is facts? You know what I'm saying? Oh, mate. This album's been a freaking journey, let me tell you. I've only got freaking Infinite Baths left, and I'm excited. I'm probably going to record it straight after this. So by the time you've seen this, I've heard the entire thing. Let's fucking go. And while I'm doing Infinite Baths, I'll be thinking about maybe when I'm going to be doing this live stream and when things come out. This is probably going to come out. I've got a bit of a holiday, a bit of a birthday holiday. June 11th. Big up my June homies. I've got a bit of a holiday, but I'll be way back from that before then. Dog outside going absolutely mad. You won't be able to hear him. Big up compressors and fucking noise suppression, but he's going skits out there. Damn. Or she. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna thank you guys as well, by the way, for coming through and being like, yeah, that would be dope. When I mentioned it before, to have a bit of a chatty live stream with you guys about the whole album and getting some of your thoughts and theories and your feelings on the whole thing. But by the time this comes out, I will be so back, you know? I'll probably make a little community post after Infinite Baths, which you'll probably see this before you see that. So heads up, once Infinite Baths comes out, keep an eye out, because we'll be doing a little cheeky talking about Sleep Token stream on YouTube, and it'll be sick. But I like that. I did like that. And I liked, you know, when I paused it and I'm like, oh, and I like, you know what, I'll tell you later. What I was going to say is that little switch up between the two, like the kind of calmer talking voice and the more singy voice. And he was, you know what I mean? He went back and forth a couple of times. I really like that. I like that a heck of a lot. And that riff, that bloody riff. Damn, sorry, I've got a well itchy knee. This was a good song. This was a good song. The missus, she's like, I've been listening to this song loads. And I'm like, well, I can't wait to react to it so I can listen to it loads with you. And I do want to listen to it loads. I enjoyed this. It had that opposite energy of provider. You know, to me, this is just my opinion, right? I'm not stating any facts here. But it felt completely different. It felt like he wasn't like kind of stood out there with his chest out and being like, fuck yeah, me. You know what I mean? It was a bit more vulnerable. It was a bit more like, you know what I'm trying to say? It was a bit more sad. It was sadder. You know? Anyway, I've got to go on and get freaking Infinite Baths and all kinds of stuff done. So I'm going to go and do that. Thank you, my friends, for the love that comes through on these. Thank you for taking my entire sleep token journey with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be going back to some older ones like Nazareth and Calcutta and stuff like that, because there are songs from way back in the day that I just haven't heard yet. I've not listened to on my own time, because, you know, aside from, I think there's 2, maybe 3 tops that I've heard outside of reactions, like off camera, as it were. But I do want to, you know, keep like 99% of my entire journey up here for anybody to come through and watch and sort of take with me. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for like holding my hand and guiding me through it and stuff like that. And thank you for coming through on the comments and giving love and giving me your opinions and thoughts on certain things and pointing out stuff to me that maybe went over my head and that kind of stuff. Like the Show Me How to Dance Forever. I was like, I know I recognize that. I know I recognize it. And you guys were like, the fucking website. And I'm like, oh yeah, it was the website. So thank you for stuff like that. I really appreciate it, my friends. And yeah, I can, like I say, I can only pick up so much on sort of a first listen. I'm not one of them that sort of goes through and has a couple listens before I come through and like analyze it all and break it down and stuff like that. But I'm just a lowly reactor. I just react, you know. I give you my straight up reaction and my very first thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And I appreciate you coming through. I really do. It gives me a proper confidence boost and sort of reaffirms that I'm doing the right shit. You know what I mean? I have my days where I'm like, oh, I don't know, who the fuck wants to sit and listen to you waffle, bruv? And apparently a lot of you do. So thank you so much for all of that. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. But I am going to leave you to your days, my friends. I really, really am. I hope everything is well. Keep your heads up. Keep soldiering on. Take a hug from your homie. And shout out my Discordians, my Twitch folk, my patrons, and my elite. All links below, as I said earlier. And aside from all the waffle, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.